What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Project XTalk. My name's Kevin, aka the Muffin Mon, and I wanted to have a little chat with you guys today about fighting games and fighting games specifically on Xbox and how I think they need to reprioritize the fighting game genre on the console. Remember, if you guys like the content here, please hit the like button and subscribe for more. Now, I'm a fighting game fan, but I'm not a hardcore fighting game fan. As anyone that's listened to our content knows, I play Super Smash Brothers competitively, but other than that, I really only dabble in traditional fighting games like Guilty Gear Strive. I really love and Dragon Ball Fighters. However, I grew up being a fighting game fan. I grew up playing games like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Soul Calibur, Dead or Alive, and especially Tekken. I loved these series growing up. I put countless hours into them. But let's be honest, even during their heyday, fighting games have always been more of a niche genre. And I've learned in recent years by attending tournaments and watching events, the fan base for these games are super passionate despite being more niche. And when I say niche, I don't mean that these games don't sell well or they're not popular. These games really they come out, people will play them for a very short period of time and then they'll move on. So really these games live and die by the community that they have. And these are series that have always had some presence on Xbox, but they aren't showcased in the same way as the competition. PlayStation has invested and fostered the fighting game community on their platform in a way that Xbox simply hasn't. Street Fighter V and Guilty Gear Strive are exclusive to PlayStation consoles. PlayStation has weekly fighting game online tournaments and invested massively when they purchased the largest fighting game tournament in the world, EVO. All fighting games besides Smash are played on PlayStation consoles at tournaments. Where is the Xbox representation? Xbox is missing a huge chunk of the conversation by not being in this space. Yes, Xbox has Killer Instinct for the Xbox One, but that game came out nearly 10 years ago in 2013. And at this point, while Xbox continues to get some fighting games, like King of Fighters 15, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, and a few others, the console isn't the go-to place for this genre. That could be a multitude of reasons, whether that is, Xbox just simply isn't as popular and fighting games are popular in Europe, Japan, those types of regions where Xbox is more American based, or it could be things simple as the D-pad on the PlayStation controller is more suited for this style of games. You want those precise inputs, and the D-pad, while on the Series X, is much, much better than it was on previous iterations of the controller. I still don't think that for fighting games, it's up to snuff. I think Xbox needs to make a investment and secure a fighting game that will be the fighting game for Xbox consoles. Whether that is a new Killer Instinct or a new IP altogether, even if you have to work with a third-party developer like Arc System Works, I want you to find them and push a fighting game to the moon. Get it on the Evo stage. Work with PlayStation. Make sure it's balanced and competitively viable to build a community around it. It could be a traditional fighting game. It could be a platform fighter in the vein of Super Smash Brothers. The most important thing is Xbox commits to it and that it's good. Fighting games live and die by the community they have, and right now, the fighting game community on Xbox is non existent. But, guys, those are my thoughts. I really hope Xbox is taking this consideration. They have to know that this is a vital area that they are not present in, just like family friendly games. Those 3D platformers that we see them investing, JRPGs, as I've mentioned in the past, they have a renewed interest in. I think fighting games is something they also need to look at. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Follow us at Project XTalk and follow me at the Muffin Mon. I've been Kevin, and I'll see you guys next time.